Oh, now I can't. Lordy. It just doesn't want me to hold it in the right way. May I do like this? Maybe? It's early in the morning. Way early. PayPal. So, again, we see humanity following the herd. And you ain't gonna like me much for this one. You remember when Patreon was like, Patreon goes woke, and now it's gonna go broke. Ah! Teach them. I want you to take your foot, if you have this thought process with PayPal, get your gun and shoot it. Yeah, nobody likes their policy like that. Nobody does. But I tell you what happens. Just the same thing that happened every time they do this. You know who's left standing? The controlled opposition. The left. Because the only people that are able to make a living or supplement their living as far as alternative media are the people that are telling the truth. So every time you see this, I sit there in my mind, I think, oh, they want to get rid of the incomes of everyone telling truth to stop them from telling truth, because it's the only way to hurt them is in the pocket. Because they're not going to do that. Do you know the lawsuits that would come out from that? Oh, but don't think that far ahead. The right is just as, how should we say, herd mentality as the left. There are no independent thinkers in the herd. They do whatever the TV screen tells them to, or anybody with a blue check mark, or the ones that get the most say, the controlled opposition. It's amazing how much these controlled oppositions all of a sudden numbers overnight. It's just amazing. It's amazing. And how many bots they have, oh, it's amazing. Totally organic. Freaking idiots. Oh my goodness. It's not only just the independent alternative news, as far as it's everybody. Even, you know, the ones that have spouses that have jobs outside their work. With inflation the way it is, that account and whatever they're doing to supplement that income from their spouse, probably alternative news, because that seems to be the moneymaker. Anything is what is helping them get through life and to be able to continue to do what they're doing. Yet, the herd wants to narrow it down to one entity that tells them what the news is. And they'll argue back and forth and keep you distracted on stuff that means nothing. So you keep shooting yourselves in the foot. You will deserve the world that you receive because you refuse to think a few steps ahead. I just don't understand how you cannot see this pattern. It's driving me nuts. It's like, I don't understand. We had a thread in Bombard's chat. And I don't remember what, I think it was Trick or something, Trin. I can't remember. But basically, it was the Russian way that it teaches its people. Reason and logic. So that they think this way. They think in reason and logic. And you wonder why the West is retarded. You know it's the education system. And you look at Russia and go, oh, those people can't believe that stuff. They're going to be swayed. No, they're not. The way they're taught, they can think. They use their head. And you know what? Most of y'all don't. Not to be mean to you, but you don't. You can't think moves ahead. And it's sad. And the people that have the loudest voice are just your controlled opposition.